While the eyes of the world are on London and the Olympic Games, a Richmond woman is heading across the pond with something else in mind.
Yeah, but it's very difficult. Her sights are set on one of the toughest athletic feats of them all. 8 News reporter AJ Legault has her story.
My name's Courtney Polk, and I'm going to swim across the English Channel. I think it'll take me 14 to 16 hours to get across the English Channel. I think the biggest danger is the cold water. The English Channel is 21 miles from shore to shore. Approximately 1,250 people have completed the English Channel swim. Because of the currents, I'll have to swim approximately 35 miles.
By vocation, she's an attorney at the Herschler Fleischer law firm in downtown Richmond, but that's not how Courtney Polk defines herself.
I'm an open water marathon swimmer. My passion is swimming, and about 10 years ago, I started swimming across the Chesapeake Bay every year, and after a couple years, that became not as challenging. A couple years ago, I swam in Boston Harbor from Boston Lighthouse back to Boston in 57-degree water.
Always looking for a challenge, Courtney set her sights on something only 55 people have ever accomplished.
There's something called the Triple Crown of open water swimming. I got one of the legs down, so I've done Manhattan Island Marathon twice, and hopefully I will get the English Channel this year.
The swim across the English Channel is 21 miles as the crow flies, but Courtney will be battling powerful currents.
You swim across the channel in sort of an S-curve, so the current pushes you up and then it pushes you down. So I'll probably end up swimming about 35 miles. It's very physically taxing.
To train, she's been tackling some of Virginia's toughest waterways.
I've swum across the Chesapeake Bay and the Rappahannock River and the Potomac River. I love to swim. It's, you know, being a lawyer, obviously my days are filled with Courtney Polk, answering phones and talking to people and going to court. And when I get in the water, I can just, it's almost like time stands still. I can just put it all aside. I don't really think about my job. I just use it as almost like meditative. Most people ask me, or that's the first reaction, are you crazy? And, you know, I have lots of friends who do this, and we sort of live in this crazy world of open water marathon swimming, and you know, it doesn't seem crazy to us. When you pull yourself out on the other side and you look back, it's amazing the sense of accomplishment of, you know, gosh, I swam from all the way over there to here.
But all it takes is a look at recent headlines to see that swimming the channel is not to be taken lightly.
So very, very sad, very dangerous. I'm hopeful that I've done enough training and acclimating to the cold water, and I have a good enough crew to know when to pull me if I need to get pulled. Hopefully that won't happen, but I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Sitting with us on a dock along the James River on the eve of leaving for England, Courtney explains her mental preparation for the biggest challenge of her life.
Put your head down and put one arm, you know, one arm and then the other arm, one arm and then the other arm until you get to France. And if something happens along the way that I can't control, like necessarily getting hypothermia or getting stung by a jellyfish, then, you know, I will have given it my best, and I will know that I have given it my best. And you know, I'll be very disappointed, obviously, but I will certainly go back and try again.
The exact date of Courtney's swim is a bit of a moving target. She's flying out tomorrow, but she's going to be waiting for good weather and will begin her swim sometime between August 8th and the 16th. If you'd like to follow Courtney's progress, her crew will be updating her blog, and there's also a GPS tracker on her boat. We've put the links to both on our website. Just go to WRAC.com and click on links mentioned. Courtney, Richmond's pulling for you. AJ Legault, 8 News.
I love that story. Much luck to her.